Hello, chat. There's a nice little song from a game called Dragon's Dogma that because Capcom uh fucking hates all of us that we'll never see a DLC expansion for Dragon's Dogma 2 because they are too busy making their 80th million fucking Resident Evil game. So we'll never see a they literally left all of us Dragon's Dogma fan out to fucking die. They're like, sorry you enjoyed the game. We're just gonna like abandon you. Like a father going to get like an absentee father going to get cigarettes. Because they're like, fuck you. Um so good evening, chat. So we're just doing like a gaming stream tonight. Tuesday. So I think I have it ironed out. Before we fire up the game and play for a little bit. We're gonna do some Monster Hunter unless a couple of my buddies hop on, then we might switch over to Arc Raiders. But sorry, I was taking a drink. So going forward, I'm gonna do a stream schedule of Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I think is, and if I do an extra night here and there, it'll just be kind of like as we go. So that being said, sorry about being late tonight. My wife and I came home, had dinner, and like just crashed out on the couch with the dogs. And yeah, so I woke up at like I woke up at like 9:45. I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to stream. So I was like, oops. So turning up the going that high. All right. Let's see. Turn off the social live overlay. Leave the alert box going. Cool. I'm happy that that actually works. Like for certain games, like if I play Space Marine, the game capture never wants to work with it ever. I don't understand it. I can never get it to work. So yeah, we're just gonna play some Monster Hunter tonight. I have some stuff on the docket that I wanted to talk about, but it's like not that big of a deal. One thing I've been absolutely fascinated with over the last couple of days, I've been like watching a bunch of like TikToks or like Instagram reels about. Now I am not a basketball guy at all. All right, I'm not much of a team sport enjoyer, and never really have been. But I've been kind of fascinated by a basketball player for the Charlotte Hornets by the name of LaMelo Ball, which is one hell of a name. Apparently, this dude just he essentially drives like he's in a constant Grand Theft Auto server, and he's been like terrorizing the city of Charlotte for like what I've gathered is like about a year or two, maybe longer, where he just drives like an absolute dickhead and just causes like accidents, runs red lights, all kinds of shit. And the city like actively like tracks him because he's so prone to like getting like on the verge of causing accidents all the time. And I find that fascinating that they just continue to let this dude get away with it. Of course, until he kills like the wrong person in a traffic accident, then they're gonna come down on him. But that's pretty much how that works. Okay, so we're gonna start off kind of light with quests tonight. I don't want to jump into. I want to do the proof of a hero quest, which is this gnarly ass quest that you have to do where it's like all the arch-tempered monsters in the arena, and to unlock it, you have to do and to unlock it, you had to do all 3 of these like optional quests for each of like the tempered monsters in an area, like some of the big hitters in each area, which I don't know why Doshagama's in there, but he is. So yeah, I was playing something. But you have to do those 3, and then you also have to do the event quest Freedom from Solitude. So you have to do that one, and it unlocks you to be able to do the Proof of a Hero quest. So I'm gonna warm up, get fired up, and then we're gonna attempt to do this Rarity 10 arc build, because I fucking hate myself, and I think it's gonna be great. So what is, I didn't even read all. 1 event quest, Guardian Secrets, 1 high rank arc build. Alright, so we'll just do something in my gear. I have some, I'm pretty sure I have some field surveys that I can do. Perfect, here's one. We'll just do this one right out of the gate. But yeah, I've been watching TikToks about this LaMelo Ball dude just causing fucking chaos in Charlotte, and how they just like kind of let him go with it. They like give him fines and shit. It's like, this dude's gonna like obviously kill somebody at some point. Like, the fact that they just allow it to happen is kind of shocking to me. But I mean, whatever, I guess. It's just the decay of society. It's just what it is. Yeah, I apologize for being late to the stream tonight, but my wife and I, we made dinner and like crashed on the couch earlier tonight. We were out and about all day. I had the dogs out with us, and then we got I was over at this one house measuring out a shed, because we're buying like a big shed, because I'm gonna have to have it moved at some point. So, and we were like measuring out the shed and like planning out where we were gonna put it at my house. And after doing all that and then running around with the dogs and shit all day, we came home, we ate dinner, and we just like me, her, and the dogs just like all passed out on the couches. And like I said, I didn't wake up until like 9:45. So returning to streaming, and I'm late on my first night. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, apparently I need to lock the fuck in a minute here. I love this braid sword. It's so fucking good. I've also been arguing with retarded Minneapolis denizens on Twitter the last 2 days because everybody's like, I love the big pope right now is like, everybody is like, oh, the Somalis were committing, oh yeah, that's another we're gonna talk about here. Ugh. So my wife and I are expecting a kid. My first child, I'm gonna have a son. He comes in late June, early July. So I am absolutely thrilled to be a dad. I cannot wait. It's gonna be fucking fantastic. I am like balls to the wall excited. But one thing that I've been going through right now is we're looking into childcare. Oh, fuck this stupid octopus. One thing we've been looking into is childcare for him. Okay, because both my wife and I work. Now, childcare is pretty gnarly, I'm coming to find out. And it's also ridiculously fucking expensive. I know, some of you that have kids, you're like, well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. So, a couple places we looked for childcare. If you do like childcare through like a facility, on average, you're looking at like $1,000 to $1,500, depending on where you and what's included with the childcare. The only way you're gonna find something under $1,000, now this is a month. The only way you're gonna really find something under $1,000 a month is if you do private care, like somebody, you either take your kid to like somebody's house in the community, like some stay-at-home mom does it on the side, which I personally don't have a problem with, because like the neighborhood we live in, they're pretty good about that kind of stuff. I'm gonna kill these stupid things while I'm sitting here. If I can fucking hit it. Where's the other one? There it is. Come here and die, buddy. But the childcare is particularly expensive. And now, mind you, my mortgage is like, I don't know, $1,700 a month. One place that we really liked in particular, I'm not naming the place, but it is $1,550 a month, which is at the high end. It's in a good, the problem is like when you're going for daycare, you get a place that's like in a good area of town. Oh, fucking killed it with a bomb. Nice. I didn't think he was gonna die that quickly. But the childcare place that we liked is $1,500 a month. Now, what's included in that is they include like the diapers, formula, whatever, stuff like that. Now, that's all well and good, but if like your kid needs, like, if they're like, you know, they have like, they get a rash easily because of something with the diapers, or if they need special formula, then obviously you have to provide it. So this place provides some of that stuff for the cost of what it is. I don't mind that. I like that. There's another place that we looked at that was about $100 a month more expensive, but they don't supply anything. You still have to supply all your own shit. And I'm like, for that amount of money, that's fucking nuts. Now, mind you, my wife essentially, we make pretty good money. We bring in every month, like between her and I working. We could effectively live off of my income alone, and I would be okay with her just going the whole stay-at-home mom route. But she really likes what she does, and I'm not gonna like pressure her into staying home. If she likes her job, or even maybe dropping down to part-time, you know what I mean? I'd be fine with that. Whatever. I would prefer her to stay home, but that's just because I know the kid's gonna actually be taken care of by her. My biggest issue is the cost. It's like her bring home is like a little over $2,000 a month on her. Mine's closer to 6. So we can afford it, but like my whole thought process is like if the daycare is going to cost her pretty much her entire monthly salary, then I'd rather her just stay home, because then essentially she's working 40 hours a week to pay for daycare. That's kind of how I look at it. But we're looking into private care, and there's some like ladies in the community that take care of kids, and that's where the cheaper cost comes in. But there's a lot of trust there, and it's a lot of word of mouth, and we're in a small town, so like if you're particularly good at it, like your name tends to get spread around. So, but this lady wants like a little, like I think $550 a month. Now, obviously, we have to also supply all of the stuff with it, so which I'm fine with. I don't. But childcare is expensive. Needless to say, everything needs to be cheaper. Where's this fucker going? I have a Discord message. Oh my god, I couldn't dodge under him. Nice, it reached out, dude. The Gogmazio's hammer in this game is so much better than the regular hammers, just because of the reach it has. Like, I don't mind, obviously, I have several hundred hunts with the hammer, and it's one of my all-time favorite weapons in Monster Hunter. But this Gog hammer is so nice because of the reach that it has. It's just nice to have. The problem is, though, is if you use it too much, you get it's like almost like a crutch because you're just used to the range. So I still need to. I've only beat Savage Omega. Like what? 2, like thinking about it. I've only beat Savage Omega one time, and I've only beat regular Omega like I think I want to say like 2 or 3 times. Oh, you hit me with defense now. Stupid.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Nope. Come here, bitch. There we go. I love the offset. Like, honestly, the combat in Monster Hunter Wilds is perfect. In my opinion, it's perfect. I love the way they did the focus mode where you can aim. That's been a game changer for weapons like the hammer or the greatsword, which are 2 weapons in particular that I like to use. I love the offset move, or the offsets and parries that you can do. And actually, I really, really like the 2 weapon system. At first, I wasn't sure about it. I didn't know if I liked it. But the more I play and how you set up builds with talismans, I love the double system, the 2 weapon system. And I would love to see that return in future games. I would love to see it return in future. Absolutely. I think it's a great addition. I love being able to run a blunt and a severing weapon. Where if I need, like, if I'm fighting something like a Gravios, because Gravios is super fucking annoying to fight with like a blade weapon, that if I want to fight him with a blunt weapon, I can, and it's just way easier. I still won't fight Gravios the Greatsword. You know, I have plenty of Greatswords that are perfectly capable of handling him. I still hate just fighting with Greatsword. Yeah, there we go. There's the junior skin.
You alright?
That's what I'm talking about, chat. Anything good? Nope. Shit. Per usual. I've been trying to get a Charge Master and Focus gem forever. I don't even know if it comes in that combination. Like for jewels. I've been grinding for one forever, and I just haven't gotten it yet. I've gotten so many other good ones that really benefit my build, but not that one. Oh, this dude did art because that's the new armor, because it's got the scar on it. Nice cat-tailed dude. Okay. Let me go up here, because I'm gonna have to switch up the skills, because Arkfeld is apparently quite the challenge, so but I do like this hammer a lot. I like it a lot. The issue that I'm gonna have here is the -15 dragon resistance. That's gonna hurt. So I could get just rid of the Mire Walker, I think, and just try to see if I can do like dragon resistance. Just 2 hits of that. How's that looking? -3. I guess that'll work. Plus, I just have blight resistance in general on it level 2, so. We'll see how it goes, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Answer Discord messages. Oh, he joined voice chat. Sorry, I'm messaging my buddy. There we go. I joined up on the Discord. All right.
I've got a special announcement.
I guess let's go fight. Let's go fight Arkfeld and see how this goes. I think I'm gonna eat and do and just re-up everything. Yeah, fucking ahead of time again. Yeah, you know, we'll run that. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Because I want his armor. Arkveld's armor is probably one of my favorites, both regular Arkveld and Guardian Arkveld. I love both their armor sets and their perks that they get. So I'm gonna do SOS players, and I'm probably gonna fail the quest because of this, because I'm gonna get a dual blades user, just like what happened last night. I got dual blade user come in, fucker botched the hunt. He threw it. Uh-oh, when they're giving you easy max potions, oh boy. We're in for one, aren't we, guys? There's Angela. He was such a wall monster for me in World. Like it was, I think it was mostly because of like the armor. Like you didn't have like a really good build going that early on in the game, and Anjanath was just a he was an absolute filter monster. I think he was the first one where I carded 3 times fighting him. He was the first monster I did that to. Once I finally beat him, it went all right, but he was a bitch to fight. Oh my god, the soundtrack is like way better. Knock your ass out of the sky, bitch! To cancel its unleashed state. What? Oh, he has like a fucking whole state thing. Nice. That's probably like the super moves and shit that they tease that he does. Oh, I thought he was gonna give me with that. Oh, I didn't hit him in time with that. Oh, okay, that's a new one. I'm down. At least I'm in the corner. Come on, get up, idiot. Come on, get up. Oh my god, the controller died. My Bluetooth. I don't want to fucking... Dude, the new theme's good. Nice, knocked him again. Nice. I fought Arkfeld a lot. To the point where I memorized his moveset pretty solidly. Even with the new stuff. Where's he going? I feel like if this hunt goes well and we go a couple times with this, maybe I'll switch over and do some Omega. Because I'd like to fight regular Omega so I can... enough to get the Rarity 8 sword. Oh, that's bullshit. He goes quick with that tail now. He's got him again. Back on the ground you go, bitch. Oh, that must be the state they're talking about. Oh my god, bruh. Told you, dual blade user. Gonna fuck it up. Oh, thank you for rarity or tier 5 evade window, because that would have fucking got me over here. Nice. So far going all right. So 2 feints. Roga, well, the glaive user got KO'd, but again, dude, it's the dual blades people. It's just, again, they always get like way into their like demon mode where they're like standing still, just slashing at the monster the whole fucking time, and they just get killed because of it. I didn't think for a minute after I pulled the button on that, I didn't think it was gonna work. Alright, I gotta get back and heal. Dude, that has some fucking range to it, bud. Come over here to the pitfall, big bitch. Come on, you're right there. He's almost. Nope, I went down. I should just stay down on the ground.
That's all right. No worry.
My god, I hate the. Honestly, I don't like the Guardian things at all, where they do that bullshit where they just explode. Oh, I didn't want to. I thought I could get the charger off of him. Oh, nice. Give you a ton more field medic. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to be on the Odegaran. What the fuck? He flew up there just to fly back down here. He's got to be close to death. There's no way he's not. I could see where you could flash into that. I'm just gonna fucking. How many traps did this one dude bring? Good God, I think he's trapped the monster like 5 times. Oh, I knew he was gonna fucking do that one. That's the one I always like expect him to do, is like when he flies up. Oh. He now has officially no effect on the flash pods. Of course. Damn. A long ass hunt, dude.
Looks like it absorbed the elemental effect.
Nice, paralyzed it. Well, it's doable, chat. If I could stop. I fainted the one time. Fine. But it was the... I actually think he got all four of us at one point. Because I think all four of us fainted it. So... I'm going to take... We'll do that.
Come on over.
Take some extra healing. It never hurts.
Yeah. Oh, there's a quest that's only available right now.
Just gonna sit back a little bit, chat. Here's my knee out. We can do it.
What kind of monster we
Oh,
have
I'm
this
still doing
time?
the SOS player because I'm a glutton for punishment. I like playing with friends. I'm feeling lucky this time, chat. I think we can get him in this run. I think we can get him on this run. His fight's good. I definitely like it. I like the new moves that he has. I definitely think I definitely think they made his fight really good. And I like the whole, like, its latent abilities. He's able to do Guardian moves now.
Calm the mind. Focus.
Hello, friend. I need help down here, please. Uh-oh. I'm stunned. I'm taking a Max potion and get the fuck out of there. Nice. He cut them out. Hmm. Hmm. He dodged that shit outright, didn't he? Nice, I got him with that somehow. All right. First round went all right. I don't know, man. I got another dual blades, bro. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack. Oh my god. Hammer boy went down. And he withdraws? Dude, come on, man. I fucking hate people like that, dude. He's like, oh, I got my dick kicked in. I'm just gonna... Sorry, I wasted a life on your quest, idiot. I'm leaving now. Thanks, bye. Fucking bitch made, dude. Oh my god, brother. I'm just gonna block it. Uh-oh. Oh, I somehow managed to cancel him out of it.
Absorbing harmony. While just showing its true power.
I'm running back to go get potions and more life powder. Come on, get off the fucking secret. Let's go.
If you create a loadout, you can restock your items in a flash.
What's up, pimp?
Yo.
Doing the streaming.
going?
It's going, man. Doing the streaming, playing some Monster Hunter.
That's alright.
Nice.
Oh my god, brother. Really? Dude, I'm telling you, it's the fucking dual blades users. Every fucking time, man. I'm trying to do arc level 10 Arcfeld. And every time I do it, I get these retard dual blades users that just botch the fucking hunt. I wish you could block. Well, no, you could do manual accept. Think about it, but I wish you could do it based off of the weapon. Like, if you play like dual blades, you're not allowed to join the hunt. Dual blades users keep moving. This is a great sword neighborhood. Fucking unreal, man.
Hey,
I leave for 2 minutes to go get fucking Dust of Life, and he dies. Literal retard. And the fact that he's Asian doesn't even help. Usually you get the Jap. Usually if you get like some nip on your team that they know what they're doing. Not even this one didn't. We must have got like the slow one. You want to join us, buddy, and play?
It's alright. I'm not ready for Arcvale 10.
Well, we could do some other shit.
It's alright. I just need to farm on my own and get up there. Let's get some other things I want to do.
Like
I've
what?
been hooked on old school RuneScape.
Oh,
yeah.
this guy.
You know, your chat will know how goated old school is.
Just want to sit here and play old school RuneScape.
Wish.
Uh,
Dude, I mean, you saw that one name I sent you, right? Hard R Aura.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would recommend you get on and play because they have that we don't have to do Arcville, but they have the new greatsword, that shatter one.
Yeah, it looks sick. They need to do that with like all the weapons, honestly.
Dude, it's actually pretty good. Like so it's non-elemental, so it's I think it's only like the second or third it's only like the second or third greatsword that's like non-elemental. But like every level 3 charge that hits does that big shatter effect. But I don't know if you've seen like the picture or like what people are showing. It's like an entire, so it has 2 equipment skills. It has that shattering reflection and then level 3 focus built into the sword. Okay. But its sharpness gauge is 100% maxed out white sharpness with 3 level 3 gem slots. So, like, it honestly, for a gimmick weapon, it's pretty fucking solid. And I can't say boo.
And plus, once you unlock it, you can just have it as a cosmetic, but like it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's awesome that it's already really good, but still.
Well, yeah, you could also just do the cosmetic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I have the new cats that do the thing with the fucking, they follow you around. No, I mean, yeah, you could do but here's the thing. That level 3 attack that it does when it hits the ground, that reflection thing, that deals damage too. It's a ranged attack when it hits.
So it has its own unique damage.
Yes, and it does it every time. It procs every level 3 charge that you get when you hit the monster. Like for instance, when you do the true charge splash, where you hit the first time and then you do the spin and do another one, it does it every time. And people found out that you can combine it with the skills from the Baleful set from Omega, and you can do both those damage types, like the true slash thing, the Darkbringer slash, and that shattering slash. So you could actually, now obviously you lose out on elemental, and elemental's pretty strong, okay, but I feel like the trade-off is there. I feel like it's pretty solid. It's honestly pretty like, I have a build set up with it where I have like protective polish, offensive guard up, and razor sharp, and tier 3 of razor sharp is like, I think it's like, was it 50% reduction, and like every hit has a 50% chance to not take any sharpness away. And then if you use protective polish, like after you sharpen it, you have like what is it, like 2 minutes of where no sharpness degradation happens at all. So, and I just have that as like a byproduct for my build.
Yeah.
So it's like really good. Fuck it, I guess we're gonna go back and fight Arcvald again. Fuck, I'm not using my vouchers this time because my luck, I'll get some hard ass dual blades retard in here again and he'll fuck up my quest. It's like the bane of my existence, man. Like,
the simple-minded Kirito players make sense.
Well, I mean, I also do SOS, so, but it's like, I like hunting with other people. And I can do hunts solo. I do them all the time. But it's just more, I don't know, it's fun to have other people do it, but if I fail it this time because of some idiot, then I'm definitely just gonna run solo. I think my favorite is doing 2-man hunts. That's probably my favorite. Because you still get your palicos, and if you have 2 competent people, the hunts I think are fairly enjoyable.
I agree.
That's just my opinion. But AT,
No, I agree.
but Rarity 10 Arkveld is his fight's actually really cool. They did a really good job redoing his fight. Oh, I got a Japanese guy and a Korean, I think. Is that Korean? I'm pretty sure that is. They got the circles in their lettering, don't they?
circles, yeah. Yeah.
We got Manhwa enjoyers in our...
There we go. That's exactly who they are.
I mean, I've hunted arc like normal and tempered Arkveld like fucking like I think I've like 200, 300 times now.
He hunted Arkveld 200 or 300 times.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
Yeah, I grinded him out for a long time because I wanted his armor and his weapons. Plus, I like fighting him. He's probably my favorite hunt next to Raidao.
Yeah, right now it's cool.
I actually thought
That's
Raid
all.
Dao was gonna be the because of how much they like hyped him up before we learned about Arkveld. I actually thought Raid Dao was gonna be the I thought he was gonna be the flagship of the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he spiritually is, so.
I heard his level 10 hunt is fucking insane. Cause they didn't just AT just Arkveld. Or like do the rarity 10 treatment for just Arkveld. They did it for all the Apex. And there's
Yeah,
even
that's
like
really slick.
there's even a quest. So they have like 3, so there's like a thing right now where you have to do 3 tempered monsters, like usually the strongest monsters in each locale, the Apex and like 2 of the stronger ones. That you have to fight 3 of those, and each one's a quest for each of the main locales. You have the one for the forest, one for the oil well basin, and then one for the Scarlet Forest. All right, so they have the one for the plains, the forest, the base. They do not have one for, or they no, they don't have one for the Ice Shark Cliff because you can't do it with Jindahan.
Make him tempered or what?
Well, no, they haven't tempered, but it's a triple hunt. So you have to hunt all 3 monsters on one hunt back to back.
Oh, in one look. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And they obviously don't have Wyberia because Arkveld is his own, or Arkveld wasn't in the game yet for the tempered level. Or I'm sorry, no, he was in the game. But so what you have to do is you have to do those 3 quests, and then you have to do this Arkveld hunt that I'm trying to do right now, and beat him. It's the event quest, Freedom from Solitude. It's the Arkveld quest, and once you get that, you can get what is called the Proof of the Hero quest, and it's all 4 of the tempered rarity 10 regular hunts, all the the Apex in the arena at the same time. So Raidao, Nudra, Uthduna, and Arkveld. The only one that isn't there is Jindahan.
Right, because you take up the entire freaking arena.
Yep. So that's like a whole new thing, and you get like a special thing for it because of how it's obviously because it's like really fucking
A
hard.
huge challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw they made a special request with my boy Rompolo.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that one yet. Yeah, where they did do it. He was apparently the least hunted monster.
Which is a shame. I actually really like him.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't that
So
bad of a
sad.
hunt either. Like, but apparently he's the least hunted. Which I think he's by far like one of the cooler brute wyverns that we've gotten in a long time.
I really like him.
I wouldn't do his level 10. You get a special helmet if you do him too. So. I couldn't even tell what the fuck was going on there. Oh, here comes his super attack. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, the Korean might actually be a good dual blades user. Uh-oh. He's in his super mode. The Chinaman, or the agent, or the Japanese guy died. Oh god, it's got me! I'm gonna die too, damn it! No! Don't let him get me, please. So we've only had one feint, I think, so far. I'm out of dust alive now.
Good profits.
So the new Arkveld hunt is like highly recommended. They really outdid themselves on this hunt. Like I liked this hunt before, and I really like it now. And they redid the theme.
Did we do a thing?
Yeah, they did. They redid the theme for his hunt, like the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they redid the theme. It's like some shit straight out of Dark Souls now.
Heck yeah.
That is like a whole room too. Fuck. Yeah,
Fine. Burnt food. Paid $2 bill each. Put a rainbow emote and it's a goy.
What the fuck hit? Oh, is that stupid, like, there's that stupid, like, antelope thing.
Oh, dear. Go slay me a dragon. Dead a dragon.
Healed its wounds and gave it back to their guardian.
No, thank God he was not.
Is that a bug? Oh my goodness, there's a bug on my screen. Bugs in my eyes, got bugs in my skin.
It's long as shit, dude. Alright, we're at least doing better this time. The first time I did it, I fainted on. He got me with one of his new moves. I wasn't expecting him to go the way that he did.
What?
First time I fought AT Arkveld, he got me one of his new moves. I was not expecting him to do the move that he did. He did get me with it. But the after that, I haven't fainted since. So
Guess what? Since you brought it up, it's time for you to faint.
right. Oh, he's like pulling the fuck out of the bow. Oh, nice. We broke his tail, too. Did we sever it? Or, yeah, we severed it. Fuck yeah, we did. That's what I'm talking about, bud. Now I can stop focusing the tail and pain blade. Oh, nice. They canceled him out of his ult with the shock crap, dude. Nice. All right, that was pretty clutch. I don't know who did that, but good work. Nice, they pitfalled him. Nice, broke his right chain blade. I might switch to my hammer, that way we can break his head next. Nice. 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 Definitely doing better this fucking hunt. And I got an Argvel gem on the tail carve. Get fucked. Other than probably needing like the gamma certificate for him, I'll probably be able to craft his armor outright with so many Argvel parts that I have.
The gamma ticket you only get for completing each hunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta do like 4 hunts and you'll be good.
Yep, 4 or 5.
Definitely moved. Booty cheeks.
Nice, and we broke his fucking head. Let's go. Nice.
Go. I'm looking for 1 dose of potion.
Nice, and I toppled him. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. My stream is like running it like on Rumble at least. It's I'm like looking at it. It's like running it like in 10 frames a second.
Jesus. Get a better setup, Harley.
My setup's pretty solid, sir.
Apparently not.
I'm also streaming to like 6 different fucking platforms right now.
Personal problem, man.
No, it's Rumble fucking sucks. I also need to turn down my like settings on the game, I think. Because I'm playing in like 4K like on my monitor. Nice, and we broke the left chain blade now. Fucking let's go, bud. Head broke, tails off, both arms are broke.
There you go.
Oh. We now have 2 feints. I think we have one more before we all... Nope, that was it. Fuck! The Japanese guy fainted twice. Damn it, dude.
I'm glad you're all
Ridiculous,
right.
brother.
Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out, okay?
I need to join like an actual fucking guild on this game and play with people that like actually know how to play and know what the fuck they're doing.
Damn, my bad.
No, I would love for you guys. I play with you guys all the time if you guys played. And I know it's not entirely you. It's I have like the worst possible fucking setup as far as time goes to when I can do it.
Yeah, you spend all the time with your pregnant wife, you freaking monster.
I know. Well, it's also because of my hours that I work.
Yeah, that too, you monster.
No, just a sweet piece of shit, bud.
Mm-hmm. Don't you know your friends take priority over both those things?
Yeah, sorry, honey.
Sorry, son. All right, do you know if you're having a boy or a girl?
Yeah, it's a
or
boy.
You want a surprise? Oh, nice.
No, it's a boy.
There you go. You have a co-op partner here soon enough.
Mm-hmm. No, I have to get the stupid fucking Gamma certificate to see his armor. You know, everybody was talking shit for months of like, oh, the game's so fucking easy, man. The game's so easy, bro. And Capcom took that as an insult. And they're like, I bet. Because I'm still having a decent time at it, but you got a bunch of these stupid fucks that like didn't transcend their armor all the way. And on top of it too, they're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get killed by the same move 3 times in a row because I'm a dumb fuck.
Hey,
Fucking ridiculous, man. I'm gonna go hunt something else for a minute. I'm gonna come back to that. Oh yeah, the quest for the shatter sword is called Every Hunter's Dream. Because pretty much anytime they do like a special hunt like that, like for a weapon, they always call it like Every Hunter's Dream. This hunt is a rarity 10 or a rarity 8. Okay, it's rarity 8. And it is a Mitsune and 4 tempered Mitsune and 4 tempered Chemetries at the same time in the Wounded Hollow. So it's 5 monsters at once.
Was it a
And
good time?
actually it's not that bad of a hunt. It could be worse. The 3 tempered Blangongas that you do for the one equipment, that one sucks. That one fucking sucks. I hate that. I hate that fucking quest.
Monkey?
Yeah, it's the 3 tempered Blangongas in the arena that is like legitimately bullshit. Oh, that's the That's the other one where you get like a bunch of ooh, I might do that. It's the rarity 9 one where you get like a bunch of glowing stone to make talismans, and then you get a bunch of like you get like all the rock or the minerals or whatever that you need. And it's a rarity 9 Yin Kutsu.
Was that available before, or is that new this time?
I don't remember if that's a new one or not.
It sounds familiar.
I think it might be. It's called There Goes the Neighborhood. That's the new one. The other one that you get a lot of armor spears from is and pick of meal vouchers is the Gravios Blockade and the Wounded Hollow. That's another one that's good to farm. Because you get like all of the like super high end cooking ingredients from him when you're doing it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll do another quest.
100 Warcath hunts. Let's go. The 100 Warcath hunts. I have made 17 mil.
Oh. I guess I'll just do the Yank quick to one. I'll either that or Gravios Blockade. Just go hunt something else from that. Change it up.
Change it up. Change it up.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we'll fight Gugmazio so I can farm for more weapons. I'll do the prep.
I'm counting on you.
All right. I will be right back. I have to go to the
All right.
quick smoke. So give me 1 second, buddy. I'll be right back.
You're good.
All right, chat. I will be right back. I'm going to hit the head real quick. So switch that over, and we're gonna put on that should work. There we go. There's some guts team. Big sword for big team. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, but I'm back.
That was a quick dump.
I just took a whiz, and I went up and had a quick ciggy. So, I don't smoke in the house, chat. I believe in Jesus. Plus, my wife has asthma.
There you go. Yeah.
This guy's name is Second Breakfast. Yeah, no, I have a pretty cozy setup now. I have to go upstairs now instead of before when I was streaming. I would like if I went to the bathroom, I just like walked out the door and right into the bathroom because it was right there on the other side of the hall. Now I'm down here in the dungeon. So I don't get
True man cave.
Yep. True man cave status. I mean, I have a pretty cozy little setup down here.
Are you prepared?
That's good.
So, like, so the dogs don't come downstairs. Well, I never trained them to go up and down the stairs. And Bear is so. For those of you who don't know, I have two dogs. I have a shepherd mix named Bear, and I have a chocolate lab named Bonnie. Bonnie doesn't like the stairs, and neither does Bear. I never really trained him. Plus, I didn't want him coming downstairs anyways, because that's kind of like where so we have like the cats. It's kind of like where the cats would go to get away, and I didn't want to like have the dogs come down here and intrude on the cats all the time. So, and with that being said, now I have my nice little cozy setup down here where that's fucking lame, dude, down in that fucking fireball. Not just like that. He keeps getting into skills. But I have a nice little cozy setup down here now with the cat. So like right now, because I have like a futon in my like man cave. So I have I have Nefer that my Calico is named after, my cat. She is currently asleep on the futon because it has a heated blanket on it, so she's nice and cozy. And then I actually have a cat bed, like it was one of the old dog beds that was a puppy bed, so it's like a little bed. I have that currently underneath the foot area on my desk, and that's where Jerry, the other cat, sleeps. That's like his favorite spot, is like right under my feet. So like currently what I'm doing is I'm sitting on my desk and I have my slippers off, and I have my feet tucked under Jerry's bed, and it keeps my feet warm.
Nice.
I just scuffed that fucking. I just scuffed that attempted mount. There we go. No, that's I don't know where the other two. We have 4 cats. I don't know. My wife, like, my house doesn't smell like dog or cat though. Haley always does a good job of keeping the house. Like, we both do, but she's definitely the bigger cleaner than me. She's always done a good job of keeping the house like pretty clean, where you never like you couldn't tell that we had animals unless you saw them. The house is always just nice and clean.
That's good.
So, but like since she's been pregnant, I've been doing the litter boxes because she can't do them while she's
Bending
pregnant.
over?
No, because like the cat piss and cat shit smells like ammonia really bad, and that can actually negatively affect the baby. So it's
Oh.
actually like it's not good for pregnant women to it's not good for pregnant women to like mess around with cat boxes.
Looks like it's moving to a new
So since she's been pregnant, I've been handling it.
Fair trade-off.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
But yeah, Carrie's laying on the cat bed by my feet right now, and Nefer is like completely sprawled out on the heated blanket on the couch. I don't know where Missy and Nestor are at. I think Missy's in the one side room. She has like a box that she likes to lay in. There's like a box with like old bedding in it in the one side room. And I think that's where she's currently at, is in here.
Side room in the basement.
Yeah. So my basement's partially finished, and it was like that when we bought the house. So it has my room where like all my shit is right now, and I have like another like smaller, like it's almost like a bed. I think it was actually like the kids' playroom when we bought the house. There was like a bunch of toys and stuff in there that they left. And I think that was like his playroom. So they were both carpeted, so I like took the carpet out and put new carpet in. I took the bigger room. It's like completely finished too. It has like a finished ceiling, finished walls, and everything. And I put new carpet in, and it's got lighting and everything, so it's just like a normal room. But I put my desk in here. I got my gun safe in here. I got my guns mounted on the walls in here. There's currently an open spot on the wall here, like, because when Little Man comes in July, I'm gonna put a bassinet, like one of the bassinets. I'm gonna put a bassinet down here. So like if I'm down here gaming or working on the computer and I'm like taking over watching him for a little bit, that way the wife could like take a nap or something, I can have him down here and he can just stay in the bassinet by my desk.
There you go. Already got it worked out.
Mm-hmm. But he's like resistant to the parry attack. Right? Yeah, the Rumpolpolo, I was expecting for it for the event quest. It's not in yet. I think they were gonna add it in like a couple weeks. Because right now they're doing like a month, like over a month celebrations, like 5 weeks. So like each week is one of the event quests, or I mean one of the like, what the fuck is it? The you know how they did like the holiday and the seasons. Each week is one of those. So
Oh, better collect this trap.
like this week it's the summer one, or I mean the spring one, the Blossom Fest, and then next week's the summer. The week after that, uh, the week after that is the Halloween one, and then it's the Christmas one. I think they're doing like another one. Like, too.
Looking weak. Almost
I'm surprised Master Rank is coming out so late. Usually it's like a year.
It's about a year and a half. They already did the announcement for it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they announced that they're going to talk about it this summer.
They're not
Because
talking about it in the summer.
yeah, because like because Monster Hunter World came out in like January. And if I remember right, Master Rank for World came out like about a year and a half after, or like a year and a couple months after the base game release. So
now's our chance. Power up activated.
fucking Ian Cuckoo's on the run now. Yeah, it's so if I had to take a guess, it'll probably be, I think they'll talk about it. They're when did they say they were going to talk about it? They're going to talk about it like at the beginning of like late spring, early summer. So if I had to take a guess, it'll probably be out late summer, early fall would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think is when they'll. I was actually talking about this with the chat last night on the stream. Like, I'll recap it briefly. Like, so I think what I would like to see them do
Forward into your field pouch.
for Master Rank. Okay, I think my- the auto detect for the secret is just absolute dog shit when you're hunting Yin Kuku. I should just like fast travel to the camp, but fuck it. I'll text and drive. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna expand on like Wyveria more with
Makes
the
sense.
update. I think so. How I think it's gonna work out is I think they're gonna introduce, obviously they're gonna add more Guardian monsters. I definitely think that's gonna be a thing. They're gonna do more Guardian monsters with this update, with the expansion, and why I don't blame them really. Why wouldn't they? You know what I mean?
'Cause you
So
can bring back any monster from any region with that.
more or less, yeah, it's their gimmick to do that. So, sleep, 'cause I'm gonna.
Bomb set. Set a bomb.
Hold on, I'm gonna fucking fry this stupid chicken. I didn't even kill him with the bombs. My hammer hit him like right before I hit the bombs and killed him. Fucking rip. Just wasted 2 bombs. I didn't realize he was that weak. Alright, cool. Yeah, there we go.
You alright?
Probably my favorite skin in the game, chat. You could probably figure out
Stop looking at
why.
the camera.
Mm-hmm. It's the summertime outfit. I saw that and they're like, it's $4. And I'm like, click. Yes, please. I also like the Alma one where she's got like the shawl on with the bathing suit, and then I make her wear the pit vipers because it's like one of the armors armor pieces you can get is like literal pit vipers. So we'll I'm not quitting this playing Monster Hunter, but I want to talk about this for a minute while we're so like what I think they're gonna do. Hi, Jerry. What I think they're gonna do is I think that they're going to I think they're gonna like start out the DLC with you're gonna encounter like a new guardian monster. Okay, like something new. Like they'll probably start off with like, oh, we have to go to Sill. There's like something weird's going on, and Tashin's like, hey yo man, here's some shitty onions and tomatoes for you. Can you go kill this new guardian monster that's like pissed everything off in the local area? Like we need to figure it out. Okay, so you're gonna go fight the new guardian monster. They always add in 2 areas of like playable areas, okay, in the DLCs. One thing I don't know if you've noticed, but with the last 2 expansions for Monster Hunter, they've hinted at or talked about subterranean environment. Like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so with Iceborne, okay, remember the big bad of Iceborne? Like it was Volcana, but then like the actual big bad was Sharash Valda, the giant weird looking dragon that you fought that had like the sonic rock attacks and shit.
No, it's been too long.
Okay, well, so you fight Sharash Valda because it's causing a bunch of earthquakes because it digs underground and makes big tunnels underground. Well, in Rise, when you do Sunbreak, you fight Geismagorm. Remember after Malzeno? He's like that giant, like, mole-looking dragon thing that you fight. Well, he's another one that makes it, and they hinted at it in Iceborne, but they outright confirmed it in Rise and Sunbreak that there is a massive, like, hollow earth thing essentially in the Monster Hunter world of like giant underground dragons. Or like giant underground areas like that are like filled with these dragons down there. So I think they're actually going to expand on that a little bit with this next DLC. And they're going to use the Guardians and Wyveria as a vehicle, as a narrative vehicle to get down there to do it. So I think how it's going to be structured is you're going to encounter a new Guardian monster. You're going to go down there. You're going to go like to the base of Wyveria, like maybe like somewhere farther down with the Dragon Torch, because it's going down there for whatever reason. That's when you're going to then encounter the flagship for the DLC, which will most likely be an Elder Dragon. I think in the Iceborne expansion, we're not going to see a lot, but I do think we're going to see a handful of Elder Dragons, more so than what we've seen now, because we only really have Gog. You can count Zoshia if you want to, but I think we're going to see more. So you're going to encounter the new Elder Dragon in the story, okay? And then you're going to keep going down far. You're going to go into Wyveria. What I would like to see them do is we do like subterranean, like caves, maybe like a cavern system to fight in. But I also would think it'd be kind of cool if they went into like the city of Wyveria proper to fight. Like, that'd be awesome to fight monsters in like an urban setting.
Yes, that would be very cool.
I think both or one or the other, or I would actually hope that both would be the factor of what we would do with that. So I would like to see that be what we would do. As far as monsters go, I was actually talking I talked about this last night with some people watching, but I have some people that weren't here last night to watch this. I think they're going to add. I think they're going to add at least one Elder Dragon, maybe two. Actually, I think they would add probably maybe at least one, maybe two, to each region. That's
That'd be nice.
that's not like a siege fight. And we were talking about this last night. One I could see them do for what I could see them do is ones that I would like to see them do and ones that I think they'll actually do. So I think if we go by, like, if we're looking at the map here, okay, some good monsters to fight over right now, but I think for Windward Plains, I would like to see them do one of the Marans. There's Gen Maran and Dared Maran. They're like giant sand whales, but one has like two horns and the other one has like one giant drill like horn, and they're basically like giant sand whale dragons. I think they could definitely do that in the Windward Plains. That would also give them like a siege fight, like another like siege fight. Okay. Plus it would fit the area really well. As far as the Scarlet Forest goes, I think they could actually make Yamatsukami work, because they have the cephalopods with New Udra and Zhuwu. Well, Yamatsukami is technically, he's an elder dragon, but he's like he's a giant floating octopus jellyfish thing. But he's so big, he has like trees growing on his back. So, and you fight him in like a giant tower in 4U, like in a forest setting. I think they can make that work in the Scarlet Forest. So I'd like to see maybe Yamatsukami. As far as Oil Well Basin, before they added Gugmazios, he was the one I was pretty sure they were going to do in the Oil Well Basin. But since they did him, I would maybe like to see Nakarkos, which he's like a octopus bone dragon thing. Again, I think he would do well in the Oil Well Basin. As far as Ice Shard Cliffs, I think Orochi Kirin would fit quite well in that locale. He's a subspecies of Kirin, but he does ice instead of lightning. And because he's small, he could really make use of like the whole jumping around mechanics of like all the hovering rock. I think he would do quite well there. I think they'll add Shigaru Magala too, because they already have Gore in the game. I think it would be kind of weird to have Gore and not Shigaru. As far as for the ruins of Wyveria goes, I don't know if, I personally think we're going to see a more powerful version of Zoshia, or like maybe a different version of him. And I think that's what's going to be the Elder Dragon, because with this new Arkveld hunt, you're fighting an actual Arkveld, but it has latent abilities where it's developing guardian powers in the fight. That's how they're able to have it be. I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it, where they could justify having the G Arkveld and the Arkveld set. So the Guardian, the like AT Guardian Arkveld and regular Arkveld set. I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it. But he's able to do Guardian abilities. So I think they might do something similar with Zoshia, where it's already a Guardian, but maybe it starts doing something different and becomes like an actual Elder Dragon, I think is what they'll do. As far as the new areas go, I'm assuming that would be whatever new Elder Dragons they come out with. And then, excuse me, what, are there any monsters in particular you'd like to see as far as like normal monsters go?
Bloodbath Diablos. I always want to see that one.
I would like to see Bloodbath, but if I had to pick, honestly, I would for Windward Plains. I think, I think I would like to see Monoblos over Diablo.
Yeah, Monoblos would be cool.
Because Monoblos hasn't been in a game since, I don't remember if he was in 4th gen or not, but he hasn't been in the game since I think the 1st or 2nd, since Dose, I want to say, was the last game he was in. I can't remember if he was in 4 or not. I haven't played 4 in so long, or like or for you or Generations. I haven't played either one of those in so long. I don't remember if he was in one of them. As far as other Windward Plains monsters go, I would like to see them do Tetsukabra, which he's just like, he's basically Chattacabra, but he's got bigger he's got like big tusks, and he's a bigger and a lot more aggressive than a Chattacabra would be. So he could definitely be like a new low-end monster for Master Rank. I'd also like to see them do Tiger Stripe Zamtrios. He's like the shark monster that like inflates himself like Tetranodon did in Rise, but he uses ice. But Tiger Stripe uses, I think he does water because he's an amphibian, but he's usually in desert environments instead of ice. Oh, and he has paralysis too. That's who I'd like to see. And then from personally, I'd like to see them do like a drone, like a drome, like an Iodrome or a Gendrome or a Velocidrome. I'd like to see them do like a drome just because they're, you know, I mean, they could put those kind of wherever. I would also, I think he could work in the forest. I'd like to see them do Hypnocatrice and the Malfestio would be like the two that I would like to see them do. Malfestio is like a giant owl monster, but he makes you go to sleep. And Hypnocatrice, cool. Hypnocatrice is another one that does like sleep. Actually no, I think Hypnocatrice or Malfestio, I think he did like confusion, didn't he? No, he did sleep. Yeah, he did confusion too. That was like he had sleep and confusion. But and what confusion was is it would change up your controls. So it would like invert controls. I like to see him do one of those, like either one of those. The other one I'd like to see them do personally, I think Kuropeka would be excellent in this game. He was a bird wyvern, and what he did, he's like a parrot. So his whole gimmick in Monster Hunter was he had he would do a complex vocal mimicry system is what he would do. And what he would do is he would just like do a monster roar, and depending on which monster roar he did, he would actually summon that monster if they were on the map to come and defend him, which was funny because he could summon a handful of them, but every once in a while he would summon like a Devil Joe, and the Devil Joe would like beat the shit out of him when he showed up, and then he'd come after the hunters.
Makes sense because Devil Joe bows to nobody.
Yep. So I would like to see them do Kuropeka because like you can have up to 8 monsters on a map now. So with that being said, he could do like, say he would do like a Balahara roar if he's in the Windward Plains, just as an example. Right now I'm looking at my map. There are 2 Balahara on the map. There's your pack mechanic too. If he calls 2 monsters, guess what? 2 Balahara show up, or 2 Serregio show up, or 2 Chattacabra, or if he calls a Doshagama and there's an alpha there, and next thing you know, you have like 8 fucking Doshagama showing up to your fight with the Kuropeka as he flies away. I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I know some people are like, man, that sounds annoying as fuck, but that would also utilize the pack mechanic that's already underutilized in this game.
honest. Like, they showcased the pack mechanic and then like barely used it.
There's only 2 monsters that effectively use it. Doshagama and Hirabami. And by the way, like when they said Rumpopolo was the least hunted monster, I thought for sure it would have been Hirabami.
Truth.
I really did, because I still think I'm in like the single digits with him. Maybe the low double digits. I mean, there's also like they could also bring over a bunch of monsters from Monster Hunter or Frontier. I mean, they've already shown that they're willing to do that because they brought over Espinas, because he was a Frontier monster. And I want to.
Oh, all I know is I want the magnetic weapon from Frontier. That's all I know.
Oh, I know. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
I think it's stack.
Okay, so another one I like to see them do is maybe add him to the where was he at? Plains. So I would like to see them maybe do for a Brute Wyvern, Rust, Duramboros. Either Duramboros or Rust. Rust would work well because he could go to the Windward Plains. Duramboros would be good in the Scarlet Forest. But I want to kind of move to the Oil Well Basin, Ice Shard Cliffs, because I feel like those are going to be the ones where they're going to be really kind of a bitch to like sort out. I actually think like I think one that'd be kind of cool to see from Frontier that would be cool for the Oil Well Basin would be the Gasra Basra. He's like this weird looking brute wyvern thing. He does like poison and stun. I think he'd be kind of neat to do for the Oil Well Basin. I'd also like to see them do Shen Garen, which was he's like the giant he's like the giant like spider crab. They could do like another one for him.
There's a bunch of cool monsters they could add. But they'll probably reuse the most common ones, of course.
Well, I'm trying to pick ones that wouldn't really be like ones that they would reuse.
They would probably reuse. They don't matter what we want.
Yeah.
I know we had Astalos and Rise, but Astalos, obviously all 4, the big 4 or whatever they are.
Yeah, I would love to see the Fated 4, but I don't know if they could make Gammoth work. That's the biggest one. That's another one that would need like its own arena to fight in.
Just use Jindahan's arena. It should be fine.
Maybe they could make that work. I don't know how, but they could maybe do it. I don't really know. Like, I'm looking at like fanged wyverns. There's not like a lot that they could do with that. Flying wyverns are they? Oh, I'd like to see. I think they could maybe do Giganox for the Ice Shard Cliffs. He's like the other Kazu weird one. Oil Well Basin. I would like to see them do Encantor or Agnactor. Either one of those would be great. Agnactor, he like fairies and like swims through lava. And Cantor is kind of like a big monster like Gravios that would do pretty well there. I think Giganox would work really well in the Ice Shard Cliffs. I mean, we already got Seregios. They need an invader. They need one that can go to
Joe and Beetlejuice unless they make a new one.
yeah, unless I think they would probably make a new one, but yeah, I mean they honestly would probably. I could honestly see them doing Rajang because they already have all the other monkeys. I could see them doing Rajang, which I'm kind of okay with.
I want the Super Saiyan monkey.
For Leviathans, yeah, Agnactor. I mean, they could even do. Oh, I'd love to see them do Gobel or Nibblesnarf. Nibblesnarf be a cool one. Gobel's like a giant angler fish.
That would be cool.
So he'd be kind of a neat one to do for in the forest. Nibblesnarf he's kind of the same thing. He's like a giant flat fish thing, but he swims in the sand. As far as, again, I'm trying to think of ones that would go well in Oil Well, Ice Shard, or what. Wyveria, you can kind of do whatever because it's like the whole point of it. Like anything's there. Oh, Saltus and Saltus Queen, or even Desert Saltus and Saltus Queen, I think would work well in the Scarlet Forest or the desert. Again, I'm trying not to pick just those ones for that area, but
it's the praying mantis ones, right?
that's no, those are, it's like one's the flying bug one, and then one's like the giant beetle, and they work together when you hunt them. I could actually see them doing Levisioth in the Oil Well Basin. I really could. I could see them doing that. There's only 2 snake wyverns. There's Najarala and Tidal Najarala. I'd love to see him do a snake wyvern, like a new one. And then the Temnocerans, those are like the spiders. And I mean, we have Nursilla, Shrouded Nursilla, Rachna Kadaki, and then Lola Varina are the only Temnocerans. So maybe, I don't know. I feel like because of the type of environment that they made the Ice Shard Cliffs, that area in particular is going to be hard to put monsters there. Oil Well Basin, I don't think they really have a problem with that. They have plenty that would do the Scarlet Forest or the Windward Plains as well. They'd have no issue with those, either one of those environments. I'm gonna go fight this cat. I don't think they would have a problem, personally, but who knows? But I picked monsters that haven't been seen in a game in a minute. Like when they announced Gypceros for Wilds, I was actually kind of shocked that they picked Gypceros. Because he's not like, I mean, they made us fight pretty decent this one, but Gypceros was never known to be like a powerhouse or cool monster. And the Saltus and Saltus Queen, I feel like would do well in this game because of the pack mechanic too. I feel like that would play to it. And so again, I'm trying to pick monsters that are pretty solid for
you know more about me. My first Monster Hunter game was Tri Ultimate on the Wii U.
I mean, that's still pretty early on in the series.
That's pretty much where I stopped playing, and I never beat it all the way through.
I mean, my first Monster Hunter game was was when I truly played. Dose never came to the West, so. But I did play the first game. I did go back and play the first game. And I've always been a fan of the system. I always played the portables more than I did the ones on the Wii, because I didn't have a Wii. So, or like, well, I had a Wii, but I never always had access to it. So,
Same.
but I've always been a fan of the series, and what I really like World. I felt like they did a lot right with World. I liked Rise, but like one thing about World I have always appreciated, especially about the mainline games, is their focus on fuck. Oh wait. One thing I've always appreciated about the game is their drive for being as like consistent with trying to have a living, breathing world as they tried, you know, like an actual ecosystem. I've always appreciated that.
Yeah, it is nice.
Come on, buddy, we're gonna go right into this other hunt. Go, bud. Back-to-back caddy hunt.
Oh, I'm almost done with this.
But yeah, that's what I think that they're gonna do for the new update.
It would have been nice if they did a lot, like you said. So.
Because they did a bunch of updates too with this latest title update. Everything that they didn't do already to patch the game and how it runs, they did in this to rat it out. So the game is probably, as far as stability goes, the best it's been.
And probably might be.
No, I mean they got it working pretty damn good. I don't have any complaints. I know, and I've been going online. Not a lot of people are. Again,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The only people that
can't improve too much.
Yeah. The only thing people are complaining about, like, you still have some people complaining, but those people are literally trying to run this thing on like a 1080. It's like, yeah, idiot, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, you can't do that anymore. Not with Monster Hunter.
No. So they're trying to run it on a literal potato, and they're bitching about it. And Capcom's more or less come out and said, like, listen, stop being poor. Or, like, stop being stubborn and upgrade your shit. Like, I get it, computer parts are expensive right now, but don't have, like, a 15-year-old computer set up and expect to run a game in 2026. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta play a real game like RuneScape. You can play that on anything.
Right, you could play that on a potato.
You play it on your phone.
Oh! Frog. I love it when I kill the monster when I do the mount move. That's like just fucking cinematic. Ooh, rarity 9 arc build.
Oh, 200s in a row. Let's go.
I also know that this is the one where they have like the weird highlighted thing. You get like a title or something for one of these.
I'll go on ahead then.
I enjoy doing this one. Who joined?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's our boy Grizzy Grizz.
Dog, that
It's our little
turkey or
slut.
that fucking fat boy was fucking me real hard.
All right, so I'm streaming
I
right
don't
now, so you're just going as fat boy was fucking me good.
I mean, that's okay to say.
What are you, gay?
Yeah, the fat boy was just like belly flopping on me and everything.
God,
and I
yeah.
just couldn't do shit.
Who doesn't
Like, I
like
couldn't
that?
do anything.
Who doesn't like that fucking bifurcated gun just smacking you in the lower back?
What do you think I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
What do you think I'm talking about?
Oh. You could be talking about anything. You.
It's the fat boy that belly flops a lot and one shots you. And then you try to break his water fins, and he's just like, "Nope, I'm gonna belly flop you again."
Mm. Have you been
Of
playing?
course, with your dying breath, you hit me, you stupid dragon.
Have you been playing the
Yeah,
new?
it's fucking. Yeah, Uthuna is fucking me.
Have you done the Gogmazios hunt?
No, so like I just came back to this game. Like I haven't even really played since before Omega.
I just got.
And the set that I have is still like, it was Vest and Slot at the time, but it's not anymore. But it's like that Gormagala set where you gain frenzy, and then whenever you cure it, you get increased attack buff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just getting one shot by everything because of that fucking frenzy stuff.
Transcend it. They added that update to it where you can transcend the armor now.
Yeah, yeah, and I gotta go through and make a new build.
Mm-hmm. If you want a game and play, I'll help you grind out. Because you're.
I think I'm all Monster Huntered out tonight. We played quite a bit. We fought 3 Blangongas in a trench coat.
Oh, and the Wounded Hollow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the.
that was
fucking
fun because
tough one.
Krogan kept throwing up the wall so that he got the 1v1 and I got stuck with the 1v2. That was a pain.
I was doing the rarity 10 arc build. That hunt's a bitch. The craziest one is the proof of the hero hunt that you can do, where it's all the rarity 10 apexes in the arena at the same time. So Uthuna, Great Owl, New Udra, and Arkveld all in the arena at once. But what you have to do is
I can't handle that.
what you have to do is you have to
just-
do like there's like 3 triple hunt quests to do for the oil well, the Scarlet Forest, and the oil well, the Scarlet Forest, and the Windward Plains. Once you do those, then you have to do the event quest for Arkfeld, AT version, and then after that is when it unlocks that quest. And AT Art Belt Hunt is actually like really good. If I could just stop getting shitter squad mates that wouldn't fucking die to stupid shit in this hunt, that'd be great.
You weren't playing Deadlock today, Grizz?
What'd you say?
You weren't playing Deadlock, you were playing Monster Hunter today?
Well, we played Deadlight for a while, and then Ewok got off, Howard got off, and we started playing Monster Hunter.
I think Grizz is the next highest in the squad. That's the next highest rank next to me.
Actually,
Right.
has no one else really played the game? I think I'm like Hunter level like 177 or something.
I am like 470 something.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm saying.
I
Patrick,
think
I think, is third. But yeah, I think you're number 2, Grizz.
Holy shit. That's insane.
Yeah, you're beating Patrick. That's great.
I know.
He doesn't have a job.
I know.
I don't think
And he
he's
just
even got.
fucking loves to brag about it. He loves to brag about everything he fucking does.
I don't even think he's got the fucking
Dog.
game downloaded anymore.
I can't talk to him
Probably
about
not.
RuneScape. Like, I can't talk to him about RuneScape because every time I have to hear about, oh, your struggles, they're not shit. Like, this is what I have to deal with, and this is what I do, and these are the drops I get. And it's like, okay, cool, man. Like, I'm happy for you, but fuck off. Like, I don't want to hear about this every time I talk about RuneScape.
I know. That's the only problem with Patrick, but I still love him.
Oh fuck, we got a duel.
Oh, you haven't even done Song of the Elves yet? Man, I did that like within the first week of me creating my account. Otherwise,
You haven't done Song of the Elves, Grizz? Yo,
no, I
imagine.
haven't. See, that's the kind of shit. Fuck off, Royal, bitch.
You should get on that though. It's because then you can do CGs, Alcano. Some good stuff. Have you done Dragon Slayer too? I can't remember.
Nope.
No, imagine.
Suck my dick, you piece of shit.
Why don't you? Do you not like questing or what?
No, I just like, I don't fucking play RuneScape. And the only reason I ever really did was just so that, you know, Fire and I would do stuff together. So the majority of my time spent on RuneScape was like a lot of Slayer, grinding Slayer, so that I could grind combat stats so that I could do TOA. And then we got to the point where we could do TOA, and Fire and I ran that for a while. And then I kind of stopped playing. So like, I have decent stats, but I haven't done any of the really questing or like a lot of that kind of content, just because it's like the only thing I was really doing was just grinding out Slayer in combat so that I could run.
Oh, so you need skills.
Yeah,
I've been looking up your.
that's the
account.
issue. It's like my hunter level's not high enough to do Song of the Elves. I think my farming level's there, but I don't
90
think
attack, 92 strength, 84 range, 96 magic.
I think like
Your skills aren't terrible. Dude, your skills aren't terrible at all.
You're just
it's the
dog
hunter
shit.
level that's fucking me that I can't do Song of the Elves.
Harley's right. I'm sorry, it's what? It's fucking.
Hunter level, and I think smithing, maybe mining. No, maybe not mining. Maybe I got my mining up.
Yeah, your mining's good. Smithing
It's-
is
I
2
think it-
levels is all you need. And that's easy. You guys gotta do Giant's Foundry.
And then Smith, and then Hunter. And
Hunter's not
agility.
bad.
Wait, what's my agility?
66. Yeah, you need the 4 levels on that.
Yeah.
I need to get your thieving up too, but thieving's not bad. Hunter, I don't mind Hunter because I like Hunter rumors. Hunter rumors make it like where you go on different
rumors.
Yeah, Hunter rumors make it fun. You also need your construction to be 70. It's 52.
Oh yeah, my construction. That's right. That's right. That was another thing.
You're just money locked with that one. Unless you
Yeah.
want to chop all the wood.
Yeah, you need to get money mogged by Royal if you're.
Yeah, he's gonna money mog me. All right, but I joined just to talk shit and say Royal suck my dick.
Okay, we getting off for the night.
Yep, I'm getting off tonight. I'll catch y'all later.
See you, buddy.
Actually-
But you didn't work.
Here in like, I know I'm off the weekend. I'm off tomorrow, but it's just like because I'm off, like I don't care to go to bed early because I know that no matter what time I get up, I'll have the whole day. Usually the reason I stay up super late is because it's like I have to go into work at noon and I don't want to have I don't want to like wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and just have that looming over me for 2 hours. So that's usually why I stay up till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then it's just like, okay, well, I'll sleep, go and wake up and go straight into work.
Man, so you don't stay up to play with us? Dang.
I'm kind of
Usually byproduct.
no, I do stay up to play with you a while. Cause you're never fucking on at a normal time, you piece of shit.
Well, I work second shift.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Are you second
I'm not
shift
here
now?
though.
I thought you were still night.
No, I'm second. I'm 2 to 10.
Oh,
Hi, Grizz.
That fucking sucks.
Bad
That's like
guy.
a fucking day.
Yeah, I know.
If I was gonna work second shift, I'd rather work like the 4 to midnight kind of second shift. That 2 to 10:30. That's like the 11 to 7 shift that people do. It fucking sucks dick.
Yeah, 11 to 7. Holy shit.
Yeah, that-
sucks.
I worked that for a while. I hated that fucking shift, dude. That was a rough one, working that. But yeah, if I had to work that, I would work the midnight to, or the 4 to midnight, or like the 3 to midnight or something.
I think that was Battlefield 1 time when you had that schedule, right?
Yep, I haven't worked second shift.
Oh, Dragon
got
Battle
you.
Axe. Let's go.
Well, and plus it kind of sucks now because all of you guys all work second or third shift, so like nobody's on, or if you're getting on in the evening time, I'm already getting on or getting off to go to bed.
I'll only be on the schedule for like another year, maybe 2. Because I'll be getting a new job within that time. Or we'll go 24/7 and I can have a night shift position.
You would want to try to do days,
No. I hate days.
really? I mean, I've
can't
always
sleep like when it's nighttime, like I get a burst of energy and I can't sleep.
been a bit of a night owl too, but I'd rather work during the day, mostly because my wife works days and I don't have the opportunity to shift with her. Mostly because I worked night shift for so many years. I hated second shift as a job. Like I just hate that
Yeah,
fucking
second shift
time.
sucks.
Second shift is fucking big game.
Yes.
My issue with that is if I was gonna work, I either want to do midnight or day. I hate second shift. It's got me.
Yeah, but like why don't you want to do a different shift compared to Haley?
Because opposite shifts when you're married or like long-term live-in girlfriends or whatever, it fucking sucks, dude. Because you like never get to really see them. Like when I was working, because for a while there, I was working second shift, but then she was working first shift. So when she was getting off work, I was going home. And when I got home, she was either already in bed or going to bed. Now, what I would do is then I have the dilemma of do I want to just stay up all night and go to bed at like 6 in the morning? Because if I don't have to be to work till 3 o'clock, do I want to sleep or... Because I could never just go home and go right to bed. I was always up for at least a little bit. So I wouldn't end up going to bed till like 3 or 4 in the morning if I worked midnight. If I worked to midnight. So it was always kind of a bit because I can't just go to bed when I get home. I usually have to like take a little bit of time to unwind. So but working opposite shift to a spouse, unless like you need to do it for like family purposes, it fucking sucks because you never get to see them. Because like there was a little bit where when she still worked for the ambulance company, she was working like night when I was on days. Because with the ambulance company, how that works is they either do 12s, 24s, or 36s. That was the shift that they were.
How are you supposed to do a 36? Do you get an 8-hour break for sleep?
No. Basically,
You're literally up for 36 hours?
Yeah, your downtime is like you're sleeping in the ambulance. Because she did private care.
Or that's just liability.
You would think, but apparently that, like, you couldn't do past a 36. And she would do them on occasion. Like, she would do the 36s when she was in school. Because when she was going for her medical, like, other stuff, she would work 36s. Because that way she could work pretty much 40 hours. She would work the 36 hours, which was considered full time. Okay, she would work 36 hours in like a day or two. So she'd work that over the weekend, pretty much, and then she would only work like on like Wednesday and do like a 12. So she'd get 48 hours. But she would effectively do it in only like 2 days. But she hated it after a while because, again, 12-hour shifts fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, I think I could do 312. It's the 36 or 24 I couldn't do.
I mean, I effectively do 11 hours a day. It's finally starting to slow down now. We hired more guys, so the workload's evening out now. So I'm getting home earlier. It's not like what I was used to doing, where I was like working like from like 9 o'clock in the morning until like fucking 10 o'clock at night. I'm just like starting to get home at like 6, maybe 7 o'clock at the latest now, which is just nice. Because I don't mind doing the overtime. I really don't. It's nice. I have a bunch of shit I want to get and pay for, but I really don't want to work the overtime when my kid shows up. I'd rather be home with him.
Of course.
Oh fuck, I just got caught a stray.
Think you'll be able to play on the weekend the same as of now, like when the kid comes?
I think so. Right now, the reason why I haven't been on as much is like on the weekends is because I've been trying to get the house prepped for him. Cause like I still have some shit I was working on around here. we were trying to get I was trying to get the garage finished up. I was trying to get the kitchen finished up. I was trying to get his nursery set. Haley's been doing stuff too, but a lot of that is like I'm doing trim work or I'm doing shit like that. Haley doesn't do any of that. Nor should she really. It's more like a man's job to do that kind of shit, in my opinion. So, I'm not saying that it's not nice. And she
Like nailing the trim or like painting the trim?
like nailing the trim and doing that shit.
Oh yeah. Painting is like it's both.
Yeah, painting.
Yeah.
She does stuff. She painted this whole fucking house when we bought it. I only helped her
Nice.
I only helped her with one room, the master bedroom. I think it was the only room I helped her with. I was like remodeling.
I
the
hate
kitchen.
painting. Can she paint our house? No, I'm kidding.
She can't now. She hasn't decided yet. She wants to paint little man's nursery. But if we decide to paint his nursery,
Purple.
if we paint the nursery, I would have to paint it unless we ventilate the room very, very well for her. Because same thing with like the cat box.
Oh.
You can't inhale all
those
that paint.
chemicals.
Yeah. Which honestly, I can paint rooms. I don't hate painting. She just hates the way I fucking do it. Drives her
hate
nuts.
I'll tell her to go to a different room.
Right. Nice. And we got his tail. Damn. Where were these fucking
Mineral.
guys at when I was doing the Rarity 10 hunt?
Just chilling and not doing rarity tanks. It's too much work. What do you mean?
Oh, I dropped the boulder. And it's because he doesn't have his tail anymore. Damn it. Get it. Oh, he's running away. Don't forget to carve the tail, guys. Like, and so that's like what I've been doing. Like right now, so get this shit, dude. So for those of you that do not know, Catwise, my grandmother died last year. Fact, she died in April. So, without going too much into family details, my grandmother was divorced from my grandfather for like, I don't even know how many fucking years they were separated, okay? But she decided that she wanted to stay single because she was very much like one of those most strong, independent women type. Well, she finally decided she wanted to find a man. And this guy, I'm gonna absolutely name and shame because this guy's name was Bob, and he was a fucking cunt. Oh my god, we have one attempt left. Can we please not die? The fucking monster, please. We're almost there. He's almost dead. I want this, like, thing with him. But anyways, Bob was a dickhead. He was verbally abusive to my grandmother. I also never witnessed him physically attack her, but I'm pretty sure he was also physically abusive to her. And basically what happened is, like, she kind of more or less ran off with him. Like, he kind of, like, he did very stereotypical, like, abuser shit where like he got her to like stop talking to any of us, like my mom. Oh my god, god damn it, dude. I'm the one that died.
Who's the noob that died?
Yeah, I'm a fucking retard. An error communicate. What happened? I get fucking... What, I get banned now? No, I probably just lost fucking connection.
See that chat? He's blaming his internet over the reason why he died.
Yep. No, I like lost connection. No.
Understood.
I'm in the lobby. So basically what happened was Bob's a giant cunt, and he more or less got my grandmother to pretty much disown like fucking all of us. You know what I mean? So that being said, so when my grandmother died,
There's a special event going on.
there was like a whole thing with the house,
Should we check
right?
it out?
Because he was like effectively squatting in her fucking house that she was in. Because what this dude wanted is like, we're gonna get like way into the weeds with this, but basically my grandmother was living in my parents are the stereotypical like Gen Xers where they own like 5 fucking properties. Now they've come into these properties over the years. Okay. Being said with that being said with the properties, they've come into them because like people have died and left them the properties. You know what I mean? So the only properties my parents ever bought themselves was my mom bought her one house and they own the other house that they're currently in. So that being said, when my parents, so they own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties.
Dang, rich man, you gonna share?
I think my parent, like, I think my dad is gonna sell, I think my dad's gonna sell his one property. Because like, so my parents only ever bought their 2 houses that they have. All right. My dad owns a. So let me rephrase. My mom and my stepdad, I call my dad, but they own 5 properties. So my stepdad owned a apartment building, which is 2 apartments, and before he met my mom. So he owned that place before he met my mom. So he's had that place for like, I don't know, 20, about 30 years. Because they've been together 5 years ish, somewhere in that ballpark. So he owned that prior to when he met my mom. The other thing is they bought a house together that they live in together. Well, after that, they split up for a brief time, and my mom bought another house in the same town. Like, actually, like, literally, like, my parents' house, my house, and my mom's other house are all, like, within 5 minutes of each other. They're all, like, right there in town. And then my dad, when my grandmother died, he inherited her condo. Well, the condo's a 55-plus community. It's like a retiree community. So, I mean, my dad's old enough to actually live there now because he's 57. But he rents that out to older people, and that place is already paid for. So what he does is he actually rents it pretty cheap for older people to rent it, because like he only has to pay like I think like $300 a month in like HOA fees or whatever, because there's a homeowners association there. So he only rents the place out for like I think like $600 or $700, like, and for the size of the condo and in the area
Fucking
where it's
steal.
at, that's extremely cheap. Like he doesn't he usually keeps it on the lower end. And right now that place is empty because the guy that he was renting it to got dementia really bad and just had to move out. But and he's only been there for like 4 months. But the lady my dad was renting to beforehand, she was there for like a decade. And I think he left her rent at like $520 a month or something like that. It was like really cheap. Because she was on like Social Security. She really couldn't afford that much. And she was always like, "Are you going to raise the rent?" And he's like, "No, I'm just going to leave it." He goes, I'm literally doing enough to cover the HOA fees and like putting a little extra money in my pocket. Because like I said, the condo was already paid for. Like he did it to cover the HOA fees and like property tax. And the property tax there really isn't all that expensive. So, because they get a bunch of like write-offs because they're old folks. I call it old folks area. So, that being said, when my grandmother, I went like completely into the weeds with all that, but basically when my mom and my stepdad got back together, they moved back into the house together where they're at now. My mom's house is for the most part all on one level. Okay. It did have a finished basement. You saw it. But it was for the most part all on one level. Well, we moved my grandmother in there.
Else I saw down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never gonna live there.
That house is for the most part all on one level. My grandmother's house in the neighboring town where she was at, that house had a lot of stairs. My grandmother couldn't really do stairs. So when my mom moved her into that house, and that house, the rent from my grandmother's house in the other town would pay for not only the mortgage, but also pay towards my mom's house too. Because of how much they paid in rent there. The family that was living in that house and that, because my grandmother's house is in like a very uppity part of town. And people were paying like fucking like $2,000 a month in rent. It was ridiculous. I could never imagine paying that much in rent. Even with like a fucking barely even a loan to put down, or barely even amount to put down for a home loan, it's still fucking cheaper than that. But to each their own, I suppose. So then but when my grandmother met this fucking asshole, he basically wanted the property over there. He kept pressuring her to move back into the house is on a street called Woodland. He kept trying to pressure her to move back into Woodland, like all the time. And my grandmother couldn't do it. She had health issues and everything else. Well, he finally won out. He managed, I don't know what he did to her, but he did like shit right out of Abuser 101 playbook, where he would like get her to like basically not talk to any of us anymore. He wouldn't let anybody in the house over there to see my grandmother. And my mom had to hold me at bay about it because I threatened several times to go over with the shotgun or my AR and like kick in the fucking front door. And my mother had to several times tell me, please don't do this. Please don't. Because there was like one time where like literally my dad met me at the end of the street because I had a shotgun in my car. I drove all the way up from the town I was living in down south at the time because we were in our apartment still, me and my wife, and I drove all the way up from there with a fucking loaded 12 gauge and a loaded pistol in my car. Like, I was literally about to shoot the fucking hinges out on that door and like kicking the door there because I heard him. I called her to see how she was doing, and she was like, I heard him like screaming at her on the phone. And I just said, fuck this. And I loaded up a couple mags and I loaded up my 12 gauge because that was the first thing I grabbed because I was so pissed off. And I brought like 15 shells with me and like loaded up my Mossberg. and drove 40 minutes up there. My dad had
Dang,
just shot me.
15?
Mhm.
You won't even
Oh,
want
dude, I was
to
gonna
be
turn that
left?
fucking house into OK Corral. My thought process is I was gonna have to shoot out multiple doors to get to him.
No, yeah, okay.
I was going to kill him that day because I was like convinced he killed my grandmother. He effectively killed her. He wouldn't let her do her physical therapy anymore. He just like became super domineering and like basically moved her out of the house, absconded with her. And my grandmother had it in her head that like everybody was against her. All this shit. Like the whole family was against her. I don't know. Again, I think he threatened her in some way and it had some weight to it and it scared her. I think that's ultimately what she did. But he wouldn't let her go to doctor's appointments anymore. And she was just really frail. And she died in a Bob Evans parking lot. Because she fell off the curb because she wasn't steady. So, I'm still in the process of tracking him down. Because now that he's not squatting in the house anymore, I'm going to find him and, I'm going to pour sodium cellphate into the gas tank of his really nice Dodge pickup truck and blow it the fuck up. And by blow it the fuck up, I mean, what it does is that sodium cellphate, if you pour it into a gas tank, it doesn't do anything in the gas, but when it gets hot, it turns to sand in the block. So when the gas goes into the motor and it gets hot, it turns to sand. And it basically blue screens your engine and breaks it, so it doesn't work anymore. And I'm gonna just because he has like a really nice like Dodge Ram like 25 or 3500 pickup truck, and I'm gonna blow it the fuck up. If I don't, I mean, I already told my mom that if I ever see him out about town, it's on site. I'm beating his ass. I don't care that he's 80 years old. I'm gonna curb stomp that motherfucker in the parking lot of an Aldi's or something, or hit him with my car. I've already told her that I'm gonna do it.
Sounds fair to me.
I'm saying this shit on stream. I don't even care. Fuck them. But basically, like, we got him out of the house now, and they're selling the house, and there's a shed at the house, and I'm getting the shed. So I was like over there today, like measuring the shed out and like calling places to see about like who can move a shed from one house to another. And I found a place, so I'm gonna try to get it this week.
You can do that, Harley. I believe in you.
I'm paying a service to do it. I have no fucking way of doing that on my own. My dad, my biological dad, has a trailer, like a big enough trailer that we could actually slide that shed up onto. The problem is he doesn't have a winch, so we have no way of getting the shed up on the big trailer. He has a big flatbed, like car hauler trailer. So,
On the bio winch.
no. So that's what we're gonna do that's what I'm doing this week. So that's what I was handling today. And then we took the dogs to the dog park for a little bit, and then went around and got stuff handled with them. Did some stuff, other errands and stuff, and then Haley and I came home and just crashed out. Fell asleep on the couch after dinner watching TV. I was supposed to start streaming at 9:30. I didn't even start until like 10:30 because I don't wake up till like 9:45. So, but whatever. So it is what it is. But I think I'm gonna close out my stream, buddy.
Alright, you getting off or you coming back?
I'll stay on and chat with you for a little bit, but I'll be getting off here soon because I got to get up in the morning and going to church.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll be right
What
back.
kind of
all right?
church?
I'll tell you about it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, chatterooskies. I appreciate you letting me do story time for like the last 20 minutes of the stream. It was pretty chill of you. But yeah, guys. So Tuesday I'm gonna aim for 9 o'clock or 9:30. Probably more like 9:30 on Tuesdays. And the streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays aren't gonna be as long. They'll be like maybe an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. And it's just gonna be like stuff I want to talk about. Like it'll be like current event shit or like stuff I find funny. And then Saturdays might be like the gaming stream. I don't know yet. I'm still I'm pretty sure that's the model I'm gonna go with. So unless it becomes too taxing to try to like pick shit out to like discuss and talk about, then what I might do is do my gaming streams those 2 nights and then do like my big talker stream on Saturdays. I think it would be the other thing I could do. But I appreciate you guys coming out and hang out with me and playing some Monster Hunter. I will, like I said, I'll be streaming on Tuesday. Again, with work, I never know when I'm like getting out of there, so I'm gonna aim for 9:30 is the time. But if I'm not getting out of work or something happens where I'm stuck there all night, for those of you that don't know, I drive truck for work for a living, so it's like I'm home every night. But if I blow a tire at 7 o'clock and it takes the road crew that's coming to change the fucking tire out, 4 hours to get to me, and I'm not getting home until midnight, I'm not streaming. That's just how it is. So, and I will be streaming for a few months until my son is born, and I'll probably take a couple weeks off of that, just because I don't know how. I don't know how that's gonna go at first. You know what I mean? Just up in random times and stuff. So until I get little man a little bit more situated. Until I get him a little bit more situated will be when I come back to streaming. So, but I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.